Cancer, and welcome to your tarot card reading for the week ahead of November 7th. And we did enter a new month, so I was going to pull a card from each of these decks just to add any messages or more like the theme of the month of November. So we'll start here, quick shuffle. Okay. Okay, so you got suffering and silence. Okay, so what this is saying here, and it's a 9. So, you know, we're looking at 9s are usually communications from far, thinking from far away distances, communicating with people. It's spiritual. It's spiritually also. It's a humanitarian card, a number, but it also can denote suffering and in silence. The message in this is we really shouldn't be doing that. Some things, yes, because we need to really work on ourselves, and that can benefit us, but suffering in silence is not always good. You know, sometimes we work too much or we've got too much going on and we just keep things more to ourselves. So basically just try to avoid things that are prolonged and aggravating situations. Pursuing pleasure too much at times, you know, some of you possibly are. Inviting troubles with people, you know, pick and choose your battles. Taking hasty or risky actions, you know, we need to always kind of weigh things out. Yes, it's good to start things, but, you know, just always kind of look into things a little before too. So it's just saying that really I believe you should be just, there could be some stuff that could resurface. You just need to bring out and speak to yourself out loud, if anything, because suffering in silence is just not, you know, it's really just going to add more resentment, more pain, and denial. So at other times, I feel you may see and sense this around people around you too, and you have a connection because maybe you've been through some stuff and you just pick up a vibe, and there could be people around you suffering in silence and not being able to communicate, and you may be there just right in the nick of time and, you know, just sending out a helping hand. You could be somebody's angel. And there could be, again, there's a sense of, you know, an angel coming in and helping you out too. So I do like the card. It's a good card. And I'm going to pull one from the Ascendant Masters card, angel cards. See what else we can add. Okay, and it says let it go. So now with these two, suffering and silence, and that it's like come out or let things go. So there's a sense of anything that is not worth your time, anything that doesn't serve you, just let it go. I know that's the hardest thing to do sometimes, so we need to let things go. Again, it's a message to pick and choose your battles. Pick and choose things that serve you right for the long haul too, not just the moment. You know, it's you demonstrating your best executive abilities, strengthening ties of affection where needed, not who doesn't deserve it though. You know, we make that mistake sometimes. Cultivating influential people in your life, making careful investments. So these are the things, you know, that you could focus on, but try to let things go that really no longer have any necessity in your progress or in your life, or that impedes anything emotionally, mentally, physically. So just let things go. Again, there could be people around you that need to let things go. And, you know, excuse me, you do have the sense of power. I feel this month also is to give other people that message to let things go that they'd want to involve you in, or maybe they're struggling. So this is a message you could be sending out to them too. So that is that for those two. And let's see your messages for the week ahead of November 7th. Do a really quick shuffle here. Oops. What's in for Cancers for week of November 7th? Okay. And one more. All right, can you see that? Yeah, you can. All right. Okay, Cancer. All right. So the underlining energy that you're coming in with, which is the subconscious energy, you may be aware, maybe not, or it's just the kind of the theme that's going on, is the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords here is telling me, you know, there may be two ways or two things coming up, or trying to make a decision in which way to go with some of your ideas, because I think some of you are very creative at this period, very business focused, so it could be dealing in those areas. Which way to go? Maybe you got this great idea, maybe you got this great things going on, but you're like, okay, so do I start with this? Do I start with that? Do I do this? Do I do this? Do I, you know, think that's kind of the message. Also, what it could be is, you know, there could be some sense of loyalty, trust issues coming here. At the same time, I feel there are people that are very loyal. There is a sense of, you know, really loyalty here, and then there's a sense of you know, the others that just are not always there. So you're kind of like making decisions between who's who, what's what, and what you need to let go of. So that's what I feel is coming here, is making some kind of decision, is the feel of the cards for the week. And you got the Mother of Wands. What I feel here is, yes, a fire sign can be prominent during the week, but I feel that you may hear something that could be beneficial for you in the long run. Because I feel it could be work or career, something in that area, money. This is a very great creative idea. This is also implementing it. But there is a sense here that maybe not everybody will agree, or in that some kind of belief system, or the method, or something like that is coming up too. Because you got the Two of Swords, that is the underlining energy, and then when I'm looking at the other card, so that's coming up there. But a fire sign could come and bring you some kind of news. You have the Daughter of Cups. This could be something that you're playing with, maybe a new thought, a new idea, a new feeling. This could be denoting a child, a new love that has just started. This could be connected to some ideas that came through too. But there is a sense here that tells me this stuff could be sounding good in that, but kind of hold off. Make sure that you get all the facts and make sure it's something stable for the long run. With the Two of Swords here, that's another message that's coming through. That's also a new beginning here. You know, you spark a good idea that's really emotionally fulfilling, because now you got the Death card. And the Death card here is telling me, I feel there's going to be a change. A change is happening. And I do believe the change is probably business related or relationships. And so there's probably I feel a radical change is coming in those areas. And I feel for the good. So I think it could be a good thing. Because you got the Ace of Wands here too. So here's the Ace of Wands. And that kind of does tell me that there are some brilliant ideas that are emotionally fulfilling. You may have heard something. You've got the confidence to do it. You may be trying to decide which way to go with some stuff. But and there is definitely radical change. This could be a change in some ideas, or some ways. Someone could come along that you're connected to, because you got the Ace of Cups coming here too, and is just inspiring you, and you become more inspired, and you start something new. That's another way I'm feeling here. Then you got the Nine of Wands, and with the Nine of Wands, it is, with all these wands coming up, with the Seven of Wands and the Ten of Wands, and I'm seeing the Nine of Wands here. These are telling me that maybe you are trying to change a partner's idea on something. It could deal with money, with ideas or something. There's a sense that some of you need to hear that. And it's not worth it, because it's not going to happen. Just go with what you believe is right. And, you're ready for battle here, but it's really protecting your own here. That's fine. You're not going to be able to change somebody's point of view. It's saying it's not even worth it. So that's the message I got through there. But, with the Seven of Wands, again, this is standing up for your ideas, being very protective over them, ready to fight them. That is perfectly fine. I agree with that, but I just have a feeling that, excuse me, with the Ten of Wands here, they could have been trying to, excuse me, convince somebody of some ideas or your way of thinking. And I just don't think it's not worth it. But you stay with what you believe. Also, there's a sense of someone trying to convince you in something. And it could do with money, taxes, credit, finances. Be cautious. Here's the Two of Swords too. So be cautious. And really check the facts out before you make any moves there. Also, that's another sense I'm getting here, because it could be very unreliable. For career and money, you have the Ace of Cups. To me, this is, I feel you're going to connect with somebody who's going to change radically. If you have a home business, whatever it is, with the Death card here, I think it's going to change radically. Someone may come in, assist you, give you great advice. You may partner up with someone. It's just going to bring you some kind of relief and financial and emotional happiness. At the same time, it's finding love there. It's an emotional connection to someone who just comes in to guide you, help you. That's what I'm feeling in that area. Now with love and matters of the heart, you got the Four of Pentacles. Again, this is being a little bit cautious, and I do see here that maybe, that's probably good to be cautious. There could be money talks about with your partner, about income that they're bringing in, or things that needs to be invested in the home or in your foundation. Again, it's savings, going through your savings a little bit. Maybe, money's been a lot on your mind, but that's how that's working in the matters of the heart. These are just two cards for those areas. It's a general reading. Anyway, Cancer, that was your reading for the week ahead of November 7th. Please like, share, and subscribe, and catch you next week for your next tarot card reading. Bye, guys.